My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be playing the daily challenge for December the 18th, 2019. It's an ironclad run with draft, green cards, and lethality as our modifiers. Draft a custom starting deck of cards. Green cards now appear in rewards and shops. And lethality, you start to combat with 3 strength. And so do your enemies. Relatively low scoring run, so I wonder what's going on here, because usually a lethality run's pretty good. Noxious Fumes is usually absolutely incredible, but especially if your enemies have extra strength, you don't want to be in the fight for that long. And that's what Noxious Fumes is there for. It's for a longer combat. Take the Sucker Punch here. Heavy Blade, obviously. Strength affects this card 3 times, so it gets 9 extra damage from the lethality. It goes up to 23 when this is upgraded. Goes up to 29. But the thing is, we're already going to be incentivized because we want to pick up cards that benefit from extra strength. Because of the lethality, we're also going to want to pick up cards that give us extra strength. So this is just going to be synergistic with a bunch of the other things that I'm going to put in the deck. Pummel, obviously. We are going to need some defensive options. I'll take a Piercing Wail as one of them. We're not going to be able to defend ourselves that well, so Masterful Stab's probably out of the picture. So's Carnage. I'll take a Havoc. Sword Boomerang, definitely. Armaments? Yeah. Armaments to upgrade my hand. There's an Inflame. Yeah, I'll take a Pommel. Another Armament. Deck cost so far. Probably don't need a Seeing Red. Body Slam's not that great either, though, for us. Fine, I'll take Seeing Red. Footwork's nice, but yeah, I have 2 cards that give us straight defense. Armaments. Or straight block, rather. Armaments. Calculated Gamble is actually a little bit of appealing here. Dig for the right card at the right time. Sure. All-in attack gives us our first AoE card. Escape Plan gives us a possibility of... Hang on, let's sort these by type. Oh, a pretty reasonable possibility of picking up some extra block for free. Blade Dance is fine, but we shouldn't need Blade Dance as a way of dealing damage when we have as many different strength using cards as possible. Or rather, as we do. Take the Escape Plan there. Another Pummel. Backflip. I usually would take the Blade Dance here, but we're lacking on defense. Okay. So having a look at my path, I'm going to want the... Yeah, I'm going to want this one with 2 midline upgrades because I need both of my armaments upgraded on this floor. I intend to pad out this deck pretty heavily. So because of that padding out, things... Ooh, Cultist Potion, neat. Because of that padding out, the armaments is pretty much always going to be effective because I am going to have so many cards in my deck that obviously I'm not going to be able to upgrade all of them myself. I'll take Cleave literally just to have an AoE in the deck. Whirlwind's obviously the one I'm looking for, but if I got to take Cleave, I got to take Cleave. Cloak and Dagger is neat. Do I take it though? Card removal would be on probably Sucker Punch or Havoc right now. Look at memories. Choose a card from your discard pile, return it to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. I mean, I have a shop in 3 spaces time, and I'll have enough money in that shop to buy a basic relic, so I'll hold until there at least. Not enthused by any of those options. Yeah, unfortunately, this is probably a hard pass. None of these really work well with the deck. High-cost attacks that don't hit multiple times obviously don't work with the strength-based deck that we're going to be going for. And Tactician obviously isn't going to work. We've got literally 1 discard factor in the entire deck. I'm going to Armaments the Armaments, and then Armaments and Inflame. Because I have 2 Pommels left in the deck. Seeing red. Pummel, cleave, sword boom. I think it's probably quick slash. Yeah. As much as I like the idea of another heavy blade, it's like, unless I get way more strength now, I can't really justify it. There's another heavy blade. The worst thing is we unfortunately ended up just a little bit short of the ability to buy like a bag preparation actually would have been really good for us. Deflect honestly has some appeal to me. Just a free defensive card. It's a shame. We've had 2 shops and both of them I really don't think I could have afforded to do anything with. Cool. Yeah, with both the pommels left in the deck, I'm obviously not gonna calculate a gamble there. Alright. It's another pommel in the deck, so we've got the lethal. Ceramic fish. Ooh, whenever you add a card to your deck, gain a 9 gold. I'll take the shrug it off there. Even though, you know, we're not going to want to be in fights for too long, and obviously we want to be as aggressive as possible so we don't take that much damage from our enemies with lethality, we still do need some defensive cards in the deck. In fact, those defensive cards are probably the ones that we want to prioritize upgrading. But each of these pommels is 5 extra damage on the upgrade. Ah, armaments! Armament! I can't save an armaments! Oh, Ryan! You knew it had to be armaments as well, you dummy. I'm probably not going to put too many curses in this deck. On the start of your second turn, gain 24 block. I knew it as well. I specifically drafted. I even said it. Bah. Yeah. So well defended next turn. Unfortunately, we're also weak. It's fine, I can make them more mad. I have the defense for it. Don't need another one. Been arguing that this whole dang time. Nice! Good card to have actually forced out to play with that. 23 versus 25, but the thing is, no, I can do that and then calculate a gamble looking for... That worked out for us, I think. A source of vulnerability would be really good for this deck. But at the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Yeah, thanks for that one. Take another cleave because we haven't found a whirlwind yet. Just ask and the game will provide. All right. 16 2 times to the frontliner, and then I'll weaken you because that's, you know, the best defense that I can guarantee myself there. And unfortunately, if I did Havoc, I actually would have been better defended. Couldn't have known that. Hindsight's 20/20, you know? No. Beautiful. I'm trying to pad out this deck, but we're not getting good offers. This is clearly not a score run at this point. Armaments. I'm going to Havoc just in case that hits an armaments, which will then hit the Inflame. Love it when it all works out. Let's cleave kill. Have another cleave in the deck. Good. Good fight. Phantasmal Killer basically just says kill the enemy next turn, which is really good. But also Adrenaline oftentimes reads kill the enemy this turn, which is even better. All of my enemies already start the fight with 1 strength, and I'm already 3 strength. I'm already planning around the fact that my enemies have strength, so I may as well lean into it. I'm already planning around, I need to end this fight as quickly as possible, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. Right, we'll go for the shot. Well, I think I know why the score for this run is low. I think a lot of people died right here. Thankfully, we won't. Pre-upgraded Bouncing Blast. That is another cleave. We're starting to get towards a collector's bonus, but I really don't think I need a third. I'll drop the Dex Potion for the Fire Potion. Enemies with Vulnerable take 75% more damage rather than 50 is really good. So is Master of Strategy, and so is Trip. Trip is insane. Yeah, free vulnerability is too big to turn down. Even though Master of Strategy is there, it's too much to turn down. You can't do it. Well, at the very least, I can't. Ooh, Heart of Iron, 6 Metallicize is real powerful. All right. Havoc first, just in case we get armaments. We don't. We do get another cleave. Oh, good fight. A clothesline. The ability to apply weak to an enemy is pretty important. Pre-upgraded, it becomes even more important. It'll help mitigate the incoming damage from an enemy, and especially against the bosses that I'm not going to be able to jib. That's going to be really important. Yeah, no, apparently that's the word of the day. Start with the good old piercing whale. Right. I'm happy to take 6 damage in this fight. Because I heal 6 at the end of the combat anyway, so why would I not? Alright. Well, there's Whirlwind. It's up against Shockwave. Ugh. Pre-upgraded Shockwave. Damn it, Whirlwind. Why do you have to be so good that I have to take you there? That's rude, frankly. Got pretty much exactly what I wanted out of all that, by the way. Alright. Peace. Whetstone, upon pick up, upgrade your random attacks. We'll make sure to take the attack first. Status or curse cards. No, that's not going to happen. Warcry's pre-upgraded. That's fine. Whetstone. Woohoo! Pommel Strike got a second card draw. Well, there's our Warcry. Oh, sorry, Whirlwind. We'll put a cleave back on top of the deck for the next turn. And then cleave first. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Fine, we'll take this shockwave now. Another inflame. Yeah. Endless Agony's not looking that bad either. Especially with the amount of draw that we have in our deck. Tungsten Rod, whenever you lose HP, lose one less. Beautiful. Let's get the Whirlwind upgraded. I don't want to have to... Even if I have it in the hand with armaments, I don't want to have to play armaments first because it denies me part of the effect. So that's 19. 19 by 3 is 40, 57? Exact lethal? Dagger's Ray. Okay, that's exactly the kind of AoE card that we're looking for as well. 2 applications of our strength and damage. Omamori, negate the next curses you obtain. I'm very, very glad that I'm not going for a curse-based build now. Probably the Sucker Punch. Yeah. Not super jazzed about what we got from it, though. Havoc first, just in case we get armaments. We don't. I'm going to take Phantasmal Killer now, just specifically because it will give me a possibility of pushing for lethal in a second turn against a boss. And bosses are, bosses are where we're going to have a bad time. I probably want the trip placed back atop the deck after I use armaments, so we'll use the backflip first. Armaments, Warcry to put the trip back atop the deck because we want the AoE. Then I'll Phantasmal Killer to set up and make sure that I don't use the Quick Slash. Great. Pretty much any AoE this turn. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. I'm going to start with that. Then... give it that. I almost could have perfected this fight as well. 1 damage away from being able to throw a fire potion for lethal. Reaper. Wraith form obviously has a place there, but like I'm already thinking about the fact that I'm going to be taking a lot of attrition damage over the next floor. And I'm going to need a way to heal myself out of it. Potions. Like, these are really good potions, so I'm very happy to keep them, and energy is a huge problem for us, and we have a lot of draw in our deck, so... Well, it's not energy is a huge problem for us, it's just energy is something that we can capitalize upon a lot, because we have so much draw in our deck. That's what I meant to say. Good lord. Bro, we're doing speed episodes right now, even in the dailies. Oh. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a really good day. I gotta be honest. I'm so glad to be back. I gotta tell you. If you didn't like that I was gone, I didn't like it more. Trust me. Ugh. Acrobatics. This is specifically this channel actually, it comprises a large amount of my social life. I recognize that it's a social life that is singular in direction, sure, but nonetheless. Not always singular in direction, of course. As in, it's not always singular in direction. If you want to join the Republic Discord, it's linked in the description down below. Hang out, chat. There's a lot of nice people in there. It's been going off recently. Power through. We're not going to get to our second shuffle in deck ever, so it's it doesn't really cost us anything. Yeah, I should kind of evenly split the damage where available there. Just because of the AoE cards that I have. Shovel, you can ID for rest sites. None of those. All right. Woo, okay. We actually ended up with a much, much better outcome there. Lovely. That's just a reusable pummel. That's going to be useful in the boss fights. I'll dig. Thread needle, Sarge's combat with 4-bladed armor. Neat. Extremely handy. Oh, and a Phantasmal Killer on turn 1 as well. I love that I actually get to justify the usage of Phantasmal Killer in this build. I love PK. I love multiplicative elements in games like this. I just don't always get to utilize them. Put the expensive thing back on top of the deck. Use the Havoc. Eternal Feather, heal for another well one. Heal for 5 HP for each card in your deck. Sorry, for every 5 cards in your deck, heal for 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. You know the ridiculous thing? The speed at which I'm speaking right now, I quit caffeine. This is just pure joie de vivre. Gone. Yeah, no, I'm not going for score anymore. This is just a fun run. It's kind of like a daily speed run, basically here. Thanks, game. For pretty much guaranteeing I have lethal this turn. Reaper. Another pre-upgraded Inflame. So you get 10 block at the end of a turn now, just between the Orichalcum and the Thread Needle. Molten Egg, you showed up a little bit late, but we'll see if we get anything. I kind of want to weaken just because I know how bad next turn can be. Fine. Keep him weakened and vulnerable. Yeah, it would have been a really bad turn had we not done that. Thankfully, we thought ahead. Infinite Blades is too slow, but it ideally would work in this deck. That's not the card that I was trying to click. Thankfully, it doesn't matter. I still have enough energy for it. Whew, it's ridiculous. Pass up those. Upgrade all cards, you can no longer heal. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to heal during the boss fight anyway, so... It feels like the game has given me everything I could have wanted. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I'm going to leave the Piercing Wail in there because it can actually be useful on later Awaken 1 turns, and obviously it wasn't needed there. Leaving them riddled with holes. Gosh, I might have actually been able to go beyond perfect. It looks like. Oh no. Oh no. I was 1 damage on the last boss, it looks like. Okay, hang on. Let's at least see if we are, right? Before I start lamenting. Never mind. Okay. So we weren't gonna be on perfect. I'm pleased, frankly, to know that. And then whirlwind. Now that's a daily and a half. Nothing in terms of score. But oh. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. I've had a couple episodes in a row of that in particular happening. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game is Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on the Game Pass for the future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.